Hello, good morning friends. Welcome to my channel Philosophy with me, Vivi. Today I'm gonna guide you through 30 minutes of energizing Vinyasa yoga flow that will open your body for the day. So let's begin this practice by sitting in the middle of your mat. Find the most comfortable sitting pose that works best for you. Sit tall and nice. Maybe bring one hand to your heart and another hand on your belly. Soften your shoulders down, soften your gaze. Let's opening this practice by breathing deeply. Find the lengthen through the base of your spine, working your way up to the crown of the head. Begin this practice by preparing ourselves not only physically but also mentally. Start to tune in with yourself. Let go of any external distractions, quieting your chatter minds and allowing yourself to slow down and simply enjoy the present moment. Bringing your awareness to your body, to your breath and your mind as you breathe in and breathe out. Continue to observe the breath. Feel the cooling air passing through your nostril and notice how your body feels. Scan your entire body. Breathe into them and see what happens. Every breath brings a wonderful opportunity to pause just for a moment and tap inward. Deepen and smoothen your breath. On your exhale, start to join your palms. Inhale and then bring your hands over your head. Exhale to bend to the right side. Drop your right palm down, maybe bend the elbow or set your forearm down. Without lifting up your sit bones, start to reach your left arms overhead. Focus on lengthening the side body. On the next breath out, bring your left forearms down to meet the left. Gaze down between your palms and focusing on elongate your spine. Slowly start curl your fingers to the back. Lift your chest on your inhale and twisting to the right, take your right palm behind your hips. Deepen your twist on your exhale. Gaze at your back or right shoulders. Continue to breathe deeply on your left ribs. Exhale and start bend diagonally to the right, taking your left arms overhead. Another side body stretch. Inhale and return to center. Exhale and set your left palm to the outside of your right knee. Start to round and contract the upper back as you crossing the arms and pull your belly in. On your next inhalation, wrap your arms into eagle arms, right arms over left. And let's do seated cat and cow in eagle arms for 3 times. Inhale to lift, exhale to round and contract. Inhale to arch, exhale elbow to belly. Let's do one last round on your own. Slowly unwrap the arms and stretching to the side. Externally rotate the shoulders and clasp the fingers behind your low back. Inhale to open the chest, stretch the upper back and lift the gaze. Exhale and start to lean forward, arms extended behind the back. Forehead may be touching the ground, maybe not. And that's okay, you're still an amazing human being. Slowly come up on your inhale, release the clasp, maybe shake the wrist. And then we go to the other side. Second side, left side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend to the left. You can set the palm, elbow or forearms, depend on how flexible you are. Try to soften your shoulders and sit bones stay on the ground. Chest flare open to the front. Turn your body to the left and set your right forearm down to meet your left on your exhale. Melting your heart to your thigh, elongate the back of your spine. Inhale, slowly crawl back and twisting to the left on your exhale. Soften your gaze, your neck, your shoulders, and breathe deeply as you deepen your twist. On your next exhale, start to lean diagonally to the right with palm facing down, moving your gaze up, and try to keep your bicep close by the ear so you can feel your chest more open in this pose. Inhale, slowly turn your body forward, crossing the arms like we did before. Round and contract the upper back on your exhalation. Pull your belly in and gently draw your chin to the chest. Inhale, find your eagle arms, second side. Left arms over the right. Lift the chest on your inhale. Exhale, round and contract. Pull your belly in. 2 more like that with your own pace. On the next breath in, return to center and unwrap the arms. Extend to the side and clasp behind your back. Start to open your chest and externally rotate your shoulders as you lift the gaze up. Exhale, leaning forward and stretch the arms to the back, keeping your shoulders blades together. Again, feel free to set your forehead down. Remember, always listen to what your body feels like the most. Gently come up, unclasp the fingers and come to hands and knees. We're going to do some wrist warm up before we begin our flow today. It is really important to warm up the wrist because our wrist and fingers are full of delicate bones that is prone to injury if we don't get enough stretch or warm up. You can walk the palms a bit closer to your knees. Rotate the wrist to the side of the mat and start moving to the right and to the left, moving intuitively with the breath. And change the movement, start to lean back and forward. Press your hips to your heels as you lean backward. And then try to straighten the arms as you lean back, keeping the eyes of the elbows facing forward. Now slowly switch the direction, circling your arms clockwise. And then do it anti-clockwise. Do it very gently with the breath. On your next breath in, start to rotate the wrist. Fingertips are pointing towards the knees and then leaning back at your heels. Stand on your toes. Feel the deep stretch on your wrist and then breathe deeply to it. Very good. Now for the last one, start to flip the palms facing upward. One by one, and then start lean back. Stand on your toes. Just resting your hips on your heels. Keeping your arms straight, gaze down. Slowly come into kneeling, sit on your heels, clasp the fingers for one last time. Make circles around the wrist, clockwise and anti-clockwise. And then shake out the hands, come into all fours. Raise under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And let's dive into cat and cow 3 times. Really articulate your spine. On your inhale, come to cow. Exhaling, empty the lungs, come into cat. Inhale, drop the chest, send the tailbones up, cow pose. Round and contract the upper back. On your exhale, come into cat. One last time on your own. And then return to your neutral spine. Let's take your right arms up on your inhale. Exhale and cross the arms to the left under your left arms. Head and shoulders resting on the ground. Softening your shoulders and let your chest open to the left. Options, you can take your arms extended forward or take a wrap behind your right waist or thigh. On your next breath in, slowly, gently unwrap your arms and return to center, set the palms down. Let's do thread the needle on the other side. Reach your left arms up and exhale, cross to the right side. Twist deeper as you peel open your chest to the left. Again, take the options on your arms. You can wrap the arms or just extend it in front of your mat. Slowly unwrap the arms on your inhale if you take a wrap behind your back and return to all fours. Set all your palms down into the ground. Spread the fingers nice widely and bring your knees slightly off the mat as you push the ground away. Exhaling, pull your belly in as you round and contract the upper back. hold, and use your core muscle to help you steady. Exhale, let's travel back into Adho Mukha Svanasana or down dog. You can pedaling your feet to release any stiffness in your hamstring. So do whatever feels good for your body today, moving intuitively with the breath. And when you're ready, you can ground all your heels down to the ground, spreading the toes, fingers spread wide as you push the ground away. Find the length in the back of your spine. Give a back space to your neck. Sending your tailbones away to the sky and externally rotate the shoulders, focusing on opening the side body. Inhale, come into three-legged dog right side. Come high on your right toe, sweep your right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip to the right, pointing the toes. Circling your leg to release any stiffness in your hamstring. Back to three-legged dog and squaring your hips. Bring your knee to chest on your exhale. Flat the foot and slowly step it to the front. Left knee down, toes pointing back. And begin to glide your hips back as you exhale. Straighten your left leg. Maybe flex the foot to open your hamstring more. And melt your heart down. Inhale to rebend the right knee and lift the chest into low lunge or Anjaneyasana. Arms up, knee and ankle are in one straight line. Find your twisting low lunge on your exhale. Extend the arms to the side, gaze at your back. Slowly turn your body forward, reframe your right leg and press the palms. Set back into your high plank. Raise under the shoulders, engage the core and squeeze your tailbones in. Release the chest down, toes pointing back. Inhale, lift the chest up, find your gentle back bend, Cobra. Hugging your elbows into the ribs. On your next inhale, come into Cobra variations. Open your arms a bit wider than your shoulders. Come into your fingertips and inhale to lift. Exhale and release. Inhale, keep pressing your hips. Use your upper back muscle to lift the chest. Exhale, twist to the right, gaze at your right shoulders. Release down on your breath out. Inhale one more time, lift up and twist to the left. Exhale and release your chest down. Set your palms back down by your chest and pop up your chest on your inhale. Find Cobra and press the hips down, gaze forward. Exhale, push the ground away as you lift the hips up. Send the tailbones towards the sky. Come straight to downward dog. Let's do one more round on the other side. Inhale to sweep your left leg up, three-legged dog. Then bend the knee, open the hip. Keep pressing the left shoulders down. Again, circling your leg on your own. And then return back to three-legged dog. Exhale, lean forward, knee to chest. And rest the left foot at the top. Right knee down and send your hips back on your exhale. Straighten your leg. Find your half Hanumanasana on your left side. When you feel ready, you can hinge at the hips and let your heart melt down at your left leg. Feel the opening on the upper back and neck. Rebend your left knee and come into your low lunge, arms straight up to the sky. Find a twist to the left on your exhale. Arms peel open to the side, gaze at your back. On your next inhale, look forward and return to center. Palms grounded. Lift up the right knee and step it back to high plank. On your next breath in, find your Vinyasa flow. Lower down to Chaturanga, bend the elbow. Inhale, lift up to up dog. And exhale, let's travel back again to downward dog. Stretch everything out. Fingers and toes spreading wide. Come into your down dog twist. Shorten the stance and open your legs about mat apart. Stretch up through your spine until your tailbone. Slowly come into your right fingertips and take your ankle or thigh with your right hand. Bend the elbow to deepen the twist. Back to center and go to the other side. Come into left fingertips. Exhale, twist to the right, grab the ankle or shin. Gaze passing your right shoulders. Back to center on your inhale. And lightly step your feet to the outside of your hand. Sit down into your Malasana, Yogi squat. Connected the breath. Hands at your heart or on the ground. Choose your options and we're gonna do some hips mobility in here. Palm stays at your heart or straighten to the front. Keep moving and opening your hips. Maybe slide to the side, left and right. Exhale, slowly set the palms down and stretch the arms to the front, keeping your fingertips down. Inhale, slowly walk your right hand to the right side and take your left arms open to the left. Feel your chest flare open to the left side. Exhale, close down the arms and extend to the front again. And inhale, sweep your arms to the right side. Look over to your right arm. Give a space to your heart and return to center on your inhale. Walk your hands to the back, straighten the leg and lift the chest, look forward, find a flat back. Hands may be on the shin or on the floor. Exhale to fold. 2 more like that on your own. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, deepen your fold. Inhale, slowly roll up, come to a stand. Hands by your side, palms facing forward. Maybe you can take a pause in here, find your center in your breath. Exhale, join the palms at your heart. Inhale and find your upward salute, arms raised up. Exhale, cactus the arms, bend the elbows to the side, give a gentle back bend. And then back to center on your inhale, and exhale, dive down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhaling Ardha Uttanasana. And step back, high plank, arms straight, core engage. Lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale, gentle back bend, Cobra or up dog. Exhale, let's meet back in downward dog. Sweep your right leg up on your inhale, three-legged dog. Come high on your left toes, bend the knees, open the hips. Exhale, draw the knee to your chest. Still stay on your high plank, slowly lift and lower the knees 3 times. Keep pushing the ground away as you lift and lower. Core engage all the time. And lightly step your right foot between your palms. Lift up, inhale, warrior 1, back foot spins flat, arms overhead. On your next breath in, open your arms to the side. Exhale, straight to the front. Inhale, return your arms overhead. And exhale, clasp the fingers behind the back. Exhale, lean forward, come into humble warrior. Let your head be heavy. Right knee spreads open, nice and wide. Use your core to come out from this pose, back to warrior 1. Exhale, open wide to warrior 2, back foot parallel with the mat. Arms spread wide to the side, chest open. Bend deeply into your right knee as you exhale, turning your tailbones in. Flip your right palms up, gently lean forward and exhale, reverse your warrior. Grab the back leg, right arms overhead. Without changing the alignment, slowly straighten the right leg. Keep leaning at the back of your mat. Find your reverse triangle. Inhale, come straight on your legs, arms extended to the side. Turn your right foot parallel with your mat, toes pointing to the side of your mat. Grab the waist and start to hinge forward. Lower down into wide-legged forward fold. Let your head be heavy. Crown of the head can be resting on the ground or hanging free. Options: grab the ankle or shins or just set the palms on the ground. If your hands on your shin or ankle, set back again into the ground and lift the chest up. Inhale, side lunges to the back of your mat. Straighten your right leg, flex the foot as you bend the left knee. Options: arms at your heart or extended to the side. Inhale, find your way into goddess pose. Use your core to help you lift up. Lower down the hips, knees wide open to the side. Bend the elbow at the 90-degree angle to the side. Chest flare open. Inhale, straighten your both legs and come straight into warrior 2, bend the right knee. And cartwheel down, reframe your right leg, find your Vinyasa flow. Wave it forward, come down to Chaturanga 1 leg. Inhale, heart opening, Cobra or up dog. And travel back to downward dog on your exhale. So let's do one more time on the other side. Sweep the left leg behind, find three-legged dog. Bend the knees and open your hips. Inhale to three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your left knee to chest, hugging your knee to your belly. Lift and lower your knees 3 times. Once you've done, step it in between your palms. Inhale, lift up, come into your high lunge. arms overhead. Bend into your left knee. And on your next breath in, spread the arms wide open to the side. Exhale forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, externally rotate your shoulders and clasp the fingers. Lift up the chest, maybe gentle back bend. Exhale, lean forward and dive down into humble warrior. Breathe deeply into this pose. On your next inhale, lift up, come back into your warrior 1. Arms spread wide, warrior 2 on your exhale. Align your back foot parallel with the mat. Scoop your tailbones in to open your hips flexors. Inhaling, reverse your warrior. Lean forward, flip the palms and stretch back. Stretching through the side of your body, find your reverse warrior. Grab the back leg or take the arms variations. Wrap it around your left thigh or waist. Remember, you always have the options to choose the variation that works for you. Begin to straighten your left leg, come into reverse triangle. Stretching through the side body, gaze overhead. Come to center and take your arms to the side, feet spin parallel each other. Externally rotate your shoulders and lock the fingers on your low back. Exhale and leaning forward, come into wide-legged forward fold second times. Tailbone sends up high, really stretching on the entire spine and hamstring. Release the clasp and set the palms down to the earth. Walk your right palms to the middle and open the chest to the left on your inhale, reaching your left arms high up to the sky. Use the upper back to peel open your chest. Let's return back to center on your inhale. Set your left palms in the middle as you're reaching your right arms up on your exhale, twisting from the upper back while your hips stay square. On your inhale, slowly turn your gaze down, palms grounded to the earth. Breathe out and lower down your hips as you bend the right knee. Find your side lunge to the back of your mat. Straighten your left leg and flex the foot. Hands at your heart or open wide. And slowly lift up, come into goddess pose. We've already been here before, so find your plie squat. Knees level with your hips, cactus the arms and open your chest. Inhale, lift up, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Exhale, lower down to squat. 2 more like that. Lift and lower with strong legs. Still stay on your goddess. Now take your hands to your knees, thumbs point in. Sink low into your hips, look to the right and stretch your inner thigh, little twisting through your spine. Back to center, look to the left and twisting on the other side, pulling your shoulders away from your ears and squeezing your back muscles. Join the palms at the heart. Inhale, lift your right foot off the floor. Place your right heels down. And other side. Do it for 2 rounds on your own. On the breath in, lift both heels off the floor and hold. Core engage and squeeze your thigh muscle. Gently set the heels down and return back to warrior 2 to the front of your mat. Bending into your front knee and cartwheel down, find your Vinyasa flow. Way forward to plank chaturanga, gentle back bend cobra or up dog, and let's meet back in downward dog. Just 1 cycle of breath in your downward dog. On your next breath in, step lightly your feet to the front of your mat. Find your flat back, gaze forward. Exhale and melt your heart down. Inhale, root to rise, palms together. Exhale down to your heart and release your arms by your side. Exhaling, lower down your hips, bend the knees, find your chair pose. Arms reaching forward. Exhale, join the palms. On your breath in, bend into your right knee, come high on your left toes and lean forward as you kick your left leg to the back, find your warrior 3. Toes pointing down. Bring your attention to the standing leg. Exhale and lightly step, come into your high lunge, arms sweep back, lean forward. Inhale, sweep your arms to the front, and exhale, sweep it to the back. 2 more like that on your own. Let's meet again in high lunge. Exhale, slowly dip the knees down without touching the ground. Cactus the arms. Inhale, lift up. And 2 more rounds in high lunge dip on your own, working on your thigh muscle. Inhale, back again to high lunge. Straighten your right leg and shoulder the stand. Align your both feet in one line. Find your pyramid pose. Grab your waist and lift the chest. Spine long and nice. Exhale, hinge at the hips and lean forward. Keep your flat back. Stay here, or if you want to go further, release the fingertips on the ground and then fold. Lift up on your inhale, slowly walk your hands slightly forward. Lift up your left leg, flex the foot, warrior 3 prep. Micro bend your right leg a little bit and bring your palms together at the heart. Take Jiva squat 3 times. Inhale to straighten the leg. Exhale, left knee to right leg. Use your core to help you straighten the leg and squat. One last round. After 3 rounds, go back to warrior 3 without dropping the left leg down. Lean forward and take the left leg to the front. Keep bending the knees. You can grab and hold your knee to your belly. Find the steady gaze to help you balance. When you're ready, right hand to the waist. Grab your left big toes with your peace fingers. Feel free to stay here, or if you want to go further, extend your left leg to the front into Utthita Eka Padasana. Lift your chest up and pull your shoulders to the back. Firm your thigh muscles of the standing leg. Inhaling and start to open your leg to the left side. When you find your balance, start to reach your right arms to the side and take the gaze to the right. Find your focus on something that is not moving and return your leg to the front. Release your big toes and palms at your heart. Start to lean forward, balancing on your right foot, warrior 3, and slow motion, set the left foot down by your right. Back to your chair pose, Utkatasana. Arms reaching forward. Inhale, slowly root to rise, hands by your side. So let's do one more round on the other side. Sink down into Utkatasana. Find your stability. Shift your weight on your left foot. As you bend the knee, come high on your right toes and send it back to warrior 3. Firm your standing leg and gaze down. On your next breath in, lightly step back off your mat. Come into high lunge. Leaning forward, squeezing your upper back as you sweep your arms to the back. Inhale to sweep to the front. Exhale, sweep to the back. 2 more rounds on your own. Return back to your high lunge, cactus the arms, bend the elbows to the side and dip the knees down 3 times. Inhaling to lift up, arms overhead. Exhale, dip down. Go for a pyramid pose. Step your back foot a bit closer to the front. Make one nice line between the legs. Squaring the hips, grab the waist and hinge at the hips on your exhale, keeping your flat back. If this enough of stretch, hold here or fold your chest over your thighs to go deeper. On your next inhale, lift up the chest and crawl your fingers away from your legs for warrior 3 prep. Right leg sweep high behind. Balance on your left leg and slowly bring your hands to your heart. Find your warrior 3. Then take Jiva squats 3 times on your own. Right knee to the back of your left leg. Return back to warrior 3 on your inhale. So we've done this before, so take your right leg to the front, bend the knee without dropping the leg down. Grab and catch your knee with both hands, left hands at your waist and grab your right big toes. Inhaling to lift the chest up, exhale and extend the leg to the front. And if your hips are open, feel free to open your legs to the side. Take your left arms to the side and gaze to the left. Find a sense of balance and breathe deeply. Return your gaze forward. Back to the front, release the leg and join your palms at your heart. Kick your right leg to the back, warrior 3. And land it back again to Utkatasana chair pose, feet together. Exhaling deeply, lower down and sink your hips down until you find yourself grounded. Now you can hug your knees round the upper back. Feel the connection between your breath and your body. Gently release, move back to the middle of your mat, feet flat on the ground, and gently walk your hands to the back aligned with the shoulders. Fingers pointing towards of the mat, legs hips apart. On your inhale, slowly lift up the hips from your front thighs and glutes. Reverse tabletop. Externally rotate your shoulders and pop your chest. Inhale, lower down, and let's take both pose Navasana. Leaning back, sit on your sit bones, chest flare opens. Hands by your side. Engage your inner thigh and get strong through your core. Breathe deeply into your belly, in and out. Exhale, lower down to low boat. Keep lifting the legs off the mat. Core engage. Draw your chin to the chest. Maybe take your arms overhead, stretching everything out. Slowly with control, release everything down on your mat on the exhale. Really melt yourself to the earth. Maybe draw your knees to chest and hugging in. Rock and roll for a few times. Take a bridge on your inhale, so feet flat on the ground about hips apart. Lift up from the hips as you breathe in. Maybe take a clasp behind your low back for chest expansions. Shoulders and back of your neck soften on the ground. Slowly release the clasp and lower down from your upper back, middle back, lower back, and your hips. Draw your knees to chest and take spinal balance on the right side. Arms extended to the side, palms facing down, and drop the knee to the right side on your exhale. Take the gaze on the opposite directions, keeping your left shoulders soften on the ground. Maybe soften your gaze. Let's back to center on your inhale and take spinal balance to the left on your exhale. Gaze to the right side. Exhaling deeply to deepen your twist. On your next inhalation, return to center and feel free to add any movement you would like to add before we finish our practice with Shavasana. I love to take happy baby, so knees bend, hips open a bit wider than the shoulders. Grab the feet from the inside, flex the feet, stretching your hips flexors as you bend the elbows and draw the thighs to your belly. And once you've done and when you're ready, you can release everything down on your mat. So straighten your legs to the front of your mat, hands by your side with palms facing down. Lying down on your back, so really allowing yourself to fully rest in this final resting pose. Shavasana or corpse pose. So this pose is the art of practicing doing nothing. Start to soften your gaze and closing down the eyes. Releasing any tension in your body and the mind, including your breath. Without trying to control your breath in any way, allow it to find its own natural depth and rhythm. I would encourage you to take at least 5 minutes in Shavasana. So take this opportunity to really enjoy the fruits of your labor after constantly moving your body in today's practice. Take a rest and feel yourself more grounded to the earth. Enjoy your Shavasana. Slowly come back to your breath. Bring your awareness to your body. Give a gentle movement. Starts from your fingers, your toes, wiggling your ankle and your wrist. Move your head from side to side. And give your body a final stretch. Arms overhead, legs straight to the front of your mat. Hugging the knees into your chest. Slowly drop the knees to the right side. Take your right arms as a pillow. And take a pause for a moment before we return to a seat. On the next breath in, come back to a seat. Feel free to sit in any comfortable seated pose. Find balance in between the sit bones, lengthening the spine up through the crown of the head. Maybe hands resting on your laps. Gently connecting with yourself and with your breath. Feel this beautiful feeling after this practice. Now join your palms at your heart. Take one deep big inhale into your nose and exhaling deeply through your open mouth. Rub your palms each other now, create the heat, and then cover your eyes and feel the heat that you've created gently melt down all over your body. Take your palms in front of your face and slowly blink open your eyes, looking at your own palms. Thank you for showing up and dedicate your time to practice with me today. From my heart to yours, Namaste.